Malcolm Cheshire is Chief Executive of THIRDMARGIN, a consultancy specialising in the management of human dynamics and risk. Malcolm, you're speaking in the Centre Stage Theatre at IFSEC International 2012 and debating the premise that lone worker protection is a paradox. Why do you firmly believe in this assertion?
My take on security has always been based on Giovanni Minunta's equation that describes security essentially as a balance between asset, protector and threat. To offer protection needs a degree of immediacy and rigour, and it's my contention that device-based protection devices do not offer that, hence the paradox.
Now, the Lone Worker Security Pavilion is a new addition to IFSEC in 2012, Malcolm. Can you explain why you feel this is a good move by event organiser UBM?
Let me talk from the premise of health professionals that work in the community, as was I for many years. There is a view that care should now be in the community. Let's take that forward and embrace security. Why I think it's important is because health professionals as well as their patients deserve to be cared for. That's a very good move.
And can we learn any lessons, do you think, Malcolm, about lone worker protection from case studies overseas?
When I was studying for my security management degree at Loughborough, I was fortunate enough to work with Mike Cummings, who is the loss prevention director of Aurora Healthcare based in Milwaukee in Wisconsin. Mike is also a past president of ASIS. Aurora Healthcare, in association with the Visiting Nurses Association of Wisconsin, have for many years established a home health security program, essentially close protection for visiting nurses. I thought this was an interesting idea, but I had some concerns based mainly on patient confidentiality. Is this Florence Nightingale meets Dirty Harry? I don't know. So I decided to write to Mike and ask if I could come across. To my great surprise, Mike wrote back and invited me, and I spent 2 interesting weeks in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, including some time with the visiting nurses and the escort system. It works extremely well. One of the reasons is that the escorts and the nurses have an extremely good relationship, and the escorts have this uncanny knack of blending into the background and letting the nurses get on with their job. Some of the tasks, of course, are quite complex, and if a nurse is anxious, they're going to make mistakes. I felt no anxiety whatsoever when I was out there. The escorts did a very good job, enabling the nurses to do a very good job and produce care in the community.
What are the key issues you think are facing the lone worker sector at present?
It really is getting lone worker protection that is effective. There are a lot of services out there that claim to offer protection, which, as I've said previously, I don't think it does. It's really a matter of getting it right. I think we're moving in the right direction, and I think we'll get there.
And lastly, Malcolm, do you think the Corporate Manslaughter Act is a wake-up call in relation to lone worker protection?
Absolutely. For too long, people have suffered in the community, been put in unsafe situations, unsafe scenarios. It's time to realise that protection has to exist outside the workplace if that's where people are going. And if employers are not doing that and they want services on the cheap, they deserve everything they get.
Thank you very much indeed, Malcolm.